Hey guys, here's a sequence of questions I like to use when a customer expresses interest on something they saw off a flyer. Now, obviously, this is very case dependent. It totally depends on the item they're asking about, whether this sequence of questioning applies or not. But in my specific example, I had a customer who was interested in a wire rack assortment that they saw on the holiday flyer. So the first thing I like to do in situations like these is ask the question, what makes you want to inquire about this particular item? I'm just trying to give them a chance to open up a little bit and explain to me why they're interested in that particular item. And number two, I'll ask, what are you doing currently in this domain? So what are you doing currently for wire? How is it stored? Where do you store it, et cetera, et cetera. And then number three, I'll move into any situation question. And in my case, again, it was, what happens when you're looking for wire and you can't find it because you don't know where it is, or maybe you're out? That's one example. Another would be, how is that impacting your business? There's obviously numerous situation questions you can ask. Those are two good examples right there. And then the point of it is to try to make them talk about their pain point as much as possible. And then finally, I move into closing, and my objective is to close a customer on wanting a change, whether that's through us or not is almost irrelevant. But I want them to realize that a change is good for their business. So most of the time, I'll say something along the lines of, sounds like it's time for a change then, possibly. Obviously, I say that only if it makes sense to, if the conversation goes, if we talked about the pain point long enough and so on and so forth. But yeah, try that and happy selling.